Ste-Marthe-sur-Lac, Quebec was the site of a devastating flood in 2019. When a dike failed, thousands had to flee quickly.
I was shaking. I was on shock for sure.
Joelle Godmer's home, badly damaged, has since been repaired and the dike rebuilt much higher.
If they did it the same way it was before, I wouldn't be feeling safe.
It's one example of how some communities are adapting to the risk of extreme weather events as climate change makes them more likely. Experts say a lot of our infrastructure, like roads and housing, needs to be more resilient.
To specifically plan or design or retrofit that infrastructure so it can withstand those new conditions.
From household retrofits to government policies around new construction and protecting more natural defenses like wetlands.
Provide a shelter from extreme heat with trees and vegetation. It keeps the temperatures down, but also in receiving urban runoff.
This researcher says people need more information like flood maps and that adapting requires huge investments soon or will pay much more later. By the end of the century, one study projects it could cost up to $13 billion a year for flood damage alone. Selkirk, Manitoba already has plans in place to try to avoid that, like separating storm and septic sewers to handle excess water. In Mississauga, Ontario, stormwater from this road is now slowed and cleaned by a vegetation-covered wall. The kinds of changes experts say are needed on a much wider scale, but in some cases there could be resistance.
We do understand that we need to be protected, but we need to be protected with the right construction.
Back in Ste-Marthe-sur-Lac, some homeowners aren't happy with the height of the new dike and are suing the municipality.
The price that we did pay our property is what to see the lake that was part of the value of our house.
Signs of the many challenges ahead in the face of a changing climate. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Ste-Marthe-sur-Lac, Quebec.